Shemai GTA chums, there's a brand new car in the game. This is not it. This is the Ocelot Virtue. It's electric though, just like the new car. So let's go and see that and see how it is. Look how fast that thing is. The new car isn't as fast as the Virtue, by the way, but the Virtue now has working sticky bombs, so that makes it a very good Imani-tech vehicle. Now the brand new car is Imani-tech. It's also HSW compliant. So that is great, but let's have a look at how much it costs. So if you go to Legendary Motorsport, you'll see in there, Bravado Buffalo EVX 2.14 million. I'm going to ask, is it worth it? Well, we'll find out. There is a fatal flaw with this car, which I will get to. Now we're going to put the armour plating on. It kind of ruins the look of that side door, but we're going to put it on because it gives you the maximum protection. Bodywork. So what else have we done? Oh, we've also done the colours as well. So what I've done, I'll just go down here and show you that, the respray. So classics, I've gone ultra blue with a primary, and then the secondary I've gone with a sunrise orange. So notice how it colours up the stitching in the car as well as that mirror. And trim colour, we've gone for a dark steel. I think I'm going to stick with that. It comes out as black to begin with. And one other one that we could do is white. I think that would look great, but we need to decide the livery first. So go back up to the livery, and the reason why I'm probably not going to put white in is because I want to put the white stripes on. Now I've looked at all the liveries. I was going to put black on, but I think that's too dark. We've got this one, Ragarum, some kind of geometrics, and that's all right. That's not. Then you got the Sprunk Extreme, of course. So we're gonna go with the white stripes, something that isn't too garish, and we're gonna sort that out. Right. Now we've looked at the armor plating. Next, we're going to do bodywork. So you can put wide arches on. It's like a bit like a wide body kit. It's not super wide, but I think it looks better. You've got the bolt-ons as well if you like the bolt look. Brakes we've upgraded. We've done all upgrades to the max. I've been driving it around for quite a while before releasing this video because I wanted to make sure I knew everything I could about it. This is a good one because it's got a lip up the side. It's got one of these secondary colours, I think, because then we have the accent colour, which I think looks great. Rear bumpers, I mean, you can put a diffuser on it. It's already got a diffuser, but this race diffuser is probably the best one out of the bunch. You're not going to race this car either. I'll show you that in a minute. After I've customised it. Okay, now the bonnet is a bit funny. This is a hole here, and it scoops the air up over the top, but you can change that. I'm going to leave it stock for now because I think the stock look is one of the best. The Buffalo hood looks pretty good as well, but I'm going to leave it stock because it's cleaner. Imani-tech, so I would recommend the missile lock-on jammer, not the RC unit, probably. And next we'll look at the louvres. Now this car looks great without louvres, but if you're going to put them on, this kind of body coloured or this kind of body coloured one are the ones to go to, the primary alternate louver. But I'm going to not put them on because I think it looks better without. Plates, we've got the muscle car plate, we're going to leave that. Mirrors, so we've got the stock mirrors, those look nice. I was tempted to just keep them. We've got little pippy mirrors, we can do that, but I prefer the stock. Plates, we've already done that. Proximity mine, they come with slick mines, but no guns. So roll cage, we can put one of these on. We're not going to, just show you what you can do with it. It's really for a race build, and I think just the cage itself is probably good. I'm not sure about the race seats, but I think it looks great without. Roof. Okay, we've got a striped roof. What is that? Stripped roof. We've got a secondary roof. I was going to go black roof, but I think it's too many colours. Street roof. That's putting some ridges on it or something. And then we've got a vent up top, which we don't really need for this car. I might go basic actually and keep with the stock roof just because I think it's such a great looking car. I don't want to ruin it with too much stuff. Skirts though, I might put something with a little bit of tangerine. So we've got the secondary skirt. Let's see what else there is. Now this again has that wingy bit on it, just like at the front. So that might be the one to go for. I am going to pick that, so don't try and talk me out of it. Spoiler. Okay, spoiler will give us a bit of extra traction. The cutout ducktail is probably the best one. We're going to go with that. And we also have, this is a very good one as well, the classic wing. You know, I'm almost tempted to that because you still have the beautiful line of the back edge. But I do like ducktails as well. So I don't know if that's a mistake now. Oh, because you have that clean edge with that mega wing, and you have the white stripes that go down. You know what, I'm going to pick the classic wing. Change my mind. Ducktails are best, but not with that line. Wheels. This is the original wheel. I'm going to stick with it. But I mean, we're not going to put anything else on. Let's just leave that. Wheel colour, tyres, tyre enhancements, bulletproof. We got because I've done all the proper upgrades in the auto shop to get a discount. Orange tyre smoker's got to be the way. And windows. I just think it looks great anyway. I don't think you need to limo them out, but that black is pretty special. Maybe we'll go somewhere in between and go with a light smoke, just so we can see the lines on the back, across that back window, really. Done, complete. Let's go. Let's go see what it's all about. Okay, this is a great looking car. It really is. And it does wheelies as well. I'll show you that in a minute. It's an electric though, as you can tell from the lack of noise. Yes. So engine noise is terrible, obviously, because it's an electric. It sounds awful. And speed is not up to much for an electric. It's not fast at accelerating. It does have, actually it has all-wheel drive, so, but it has an okay grip, but I think it's understeer that I'm struggling with on that. I just smashed it a bit. So let's just pull a wheelie for a start. Okay, that's not too bad, but it's not really a wheelie for a takeoff. I struggle to get decent wheelies out of it, because it's one of them that normally goes straight up and back down. However, as it's Imani-tech, can you have sticky bombs? Yes, you can. Happy days. Sorry, mate, I missed you there. I missed him again. So that is good. It's defensive. So bear in mind your missile lock-on jammers there. So if a Mark II oppressor comes up behind you, just go like that, and blammo, they're gone. That's how you defend yourself in one of these things. However, there is a fatal flaw which I talked about, wasn't there? But I'll just talk a little bit more about performance first, and I think it's just the cornering isn't quite crisp enough. You've got the Buffalo STX, the original Imani-tech Buffalo, and that is number one. It's got to be number one in muscle class. This is a muscle class car, remember? So it cannot compete with that in any way, shape or form. I mean, on the test track, I only went around a few laps, but I got bored of it. It's about 5 seconds behind the Buffalo STX, so on Bruffy's track it might be even more, but yeah, quite slow is the answer. And you notice that car that I started off with, the Virtue, that is a lot faster. So it's disappointing for that reason. Also, it's disappointing for another reason, and this is the elephant in the room. Let's show you what it can do. Let's just get any explosive round. And actually, no, let's not. We'll do it properly to see how many it takes to blow up. Now, watch this and be surprised. Now we're going to get in it and try and drive. Oh, hang on, it's fixed. Wow, that must have been something with that session. Okay, let's carry on trying. We'll try another one. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. That is very good, right? But we're upside down. Mate, why did the police come out? Let's just get it the right way up again. Damn, what's with the police? Oh, come on, mate. There we go. Okay, that was 4 missiles. There we go. You see that? It can take as little as 1 missile to blow this thing up. That is a problem, a major problem. Oh, for freak's sake. Let's just get in our shed and come back out when the filth have gone. We'll see how many it genuinely takes to blow up, but you cannot drive it after putting 1 missile in it. So anybody who's after you PvP wise, they just need to hit you once and you're disabled. New car time, buddy. So let's just put another missile on it. That's 5 missiles. It can take a phenomenal amount of missiles. 6 missiles and it's gone. That's with nobody on board. So this is going to take 6, it's probably going to be 9, 10 missiles to blow it up. So let's just get Morris Mutual on the blower. And I'll show you a decent car now, because this is rubbish. I'll show you how much it costs to fix. 20 grand. Super expensive, as is the going rate of a lot of these cars. So that is the fatal flaw with this car. So therefore I cannot recommend you buy it, even though I like the look, the styling, and I could even get used to the handling, the way it drives, just because it's a pretty car. It's not fast, but I think if you put HSW on it, it's going to be very different, very different game. But I still imagine it's not as quick as this Buffalo STX because of the cornering on the track. The Buffalo STX is the one to go for. But if you want an electric, a solid electric vehicle that's even better than the Buffalo, I think, with the acceleration, it's got to be the Ocelot Virtue, which is still free. If you complete the last dose missions as host, you're going to get this beauty for free. For free. So everyone's 2 million. So if you're a new player, this is what you want to get. Look at how fast it is. It's super, super fast. Amazing. Probably the best Imani-tech car in the game. So, and also, as I showed you right at the start, because I wasn't going to jump back in, it's got the sticky bomb access that it didn't have before. Therefore, this one's been fixed, and I would not buy the new EVX until it is fixed too. And even then, with the proviso, just accept it's not got a great engine noise. It's not really a decent muscle car in any sense of the word, unless you do HSW. And for that, check Ruffy's video because he'll tell you all about the performance. Anyway, I hope this video has been useful. Questions down below. But thank you very much for tuning in and watching, and have a most excellent day.